Mazda is bringing changes to the 2026 CX-50, and some of these updates are going to catch you completely off guard. If you've been considering the current CX-50 or waiting to see what improvements Mazda would bring, these changes directly address what buyers have been asking for while introducing some controversial decisions that might make you reconsider your purchase timing. From standardized tech features to a borrowed hybrid system that's already outdated, the 2026 CX-50 is reshaping its value proposition in ways that won't make everyone happy. Let's take a look. Number 6. Bigger screen. One of the most noticeable updates for 2026 centers on technology, particularly the infotainment system. Mazda is finally standardizing the larger 10.25-inch touchscreen across the entire CX-50 lineup, eliminating the smaller 8.8-inch unit that previously came standard on base models. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are now standard features across all trim levels. If you've ever fumbled with charging cables while trying to navigate rush hour traffic, you'll appreciate having your phone connect automatically the moment you start the vehicle. The premium Bose sound system, previously exclusive to top-tier trims, is now available on mid-level variants. Yet despite these improvements, the CX-50's infotainment remains one of the more polarizing aspects of the vehicle. The system still relies heavily on a rotary knob for primary operation, and while touchscreen capability exists, the interface isn't optimized for finger input. Navigation through menus continues to feel less intuitive than competitors like the Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4. The fundamental control scheme feels like a carryover from an era when automakers were resistant to touchscreens, but better tech features mean nothing if you can't find the right trim level that matches your needs. Number 5. New trim levels. Mazda is expanding the CX-50 lineup for 2026 with 2 new trim levels. The first edition is the 2.5S Meridian Edition, which slots in as a mid-range offering, adding the Meridian sound system, synthetic leather upholstery, heated front seats, and a heated steering wheel. The second new trim is the 2.5 Turbo Base, which brings turbocharged power to a lower price point. Previously accessing the 256 horsepower turbo engine meant opting for Premium Plus or higher trims. This new base turbo variant strips away some luxury features to make the performance-oriented powertrain more accessible. However, the practical value of these new trims is questionable. The Meridian Edition essentially bundles features that were already available as options. The base turbo trim faces a similar issue. While it lowers the entry point for turbocharged power, the feature deletions mean you're getting a stripped-down experience. Creating a bare-bones turbo variant might appeal to driving enthusiasts on a budget, but that's a narrow slice of the compact SUV market. These new trims add complexity without delivering game-changing value. Speaking of things buyers actually care about, the powertrain choices matter far more. Number 4. Hybrid powertrain. The biggest mechanical news for 2026 is the availability of a hybrid powertrain. Mazda is covering every major buyer preference: naturally aspirated for simplicity, turbocharged for performance, and hybrid for efficiency. This level of powertrain diversity is rare in the segment. The hybrid system is built around a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine working with electric motors to deliver 219 horsepower and exceptional fuel economy. Early estimates suggest the CX-50 hybrid will return around 38 miles per gallon in combined driving, a massive improvement over the non-hybrid's 26 miles per gallon. If you're tired of watching your fuel gauge drop during your daily commute, those extra 12 miles per gallon translate to real savings that add up month after month. But here's where things get controversial. This hybrid system isn't Mazda's own technology. It's sourced directly from Toyota. While there's nothing inherently wrong with borrowing proven technology, the timing is problematic. Toyota is currently rolling out a completely redesigned hybrid system for the 2026 RAV4, featuring improved efficiency, more power, and better integration. That means Mazda's new hybrid is actually based on the outgoing generation of Toyota's technology. The CX-50 hybrid is launching with yesterday's system while its primary competitor gets tomorrow's. The RAV4 hybrid's next-generation powertrain will likely offer 42 to 43 miles per gallon combined compared to the CX-50's 38 miles per gallon. Over years of ownership, that difference adds up to real money at the pump. By relying on a partner for hybrid technology, Mazda is perpetually one generation behind. Of course, efficient powertrains won't matter much if the vehicle doesn't look good doing it. Number 3. Style and luxury. The CX-50 has been praised since launch for its upscale appearance, and the 2026 model continues this tradition. From the outside, the CX-50 maintains its muscular, rugged aesthetic that sets it apart from softer-looking competitors. The boxy proportions and prominent wheel arches give it more visual presence than the typical compact crossover. Inside, The cabin quality remains a standout feature. Materials throughout the interior feel premium, with soft touch surfaces dominating the dashboard and door panels. When you're spending significant time in your vehicle, these tactile differences matter. Closing the door with a solid thunk instead of a hollow rattle, resting your arm on a padded surface instead of hard plastic. Upper trims introduce genuine leather, real metal accents, and wood-tone trim that genuinely elevate the experience to near luxury levels. Visibility is outstanding compared to many modern SUVs, with relatively thin pillars and large windows. The driving position is excellent, with supportive seats that provide comfort on long drives. However, there's an interesting observation among longtime Mazda enthusiasts. Despite all the CX-50's strengths in style and luxury, many feel the previous generation CX-5 somehow looked more elegant. The CX-5's smoother lines created a sophisticated presence. The CX-50's boxier styling trades some of that elegant subtlety for a more assertive, outdoorsy character. That boxy exterior certainly suggests more interior volume, but the reality is far more complicated. Number 2. Questionable passenger and cargo gains. When Mazda introduced the CX-50, one of the justifications was that it would offer more space. The boxier exterior styling and slightly larger dimensions suggested meaningful improvements in passenger and cargo room. The reality hasn't quite lived up to those expectations. Passenger space in the CX-50 shows minimal gains over the CX-5. Front row occupants get essentially identical room. The second row tells a similar story. Legroom increases by just 0.7 inches, hardly enough to notice. If you've ever had tall teenagers complaining about cramped rear seats on family trips, you know that even an inch or two can make a real difference. Unfortunately, the CX-50 doesn't deliver that improvement. Cargo space reveals the same pattern. Behind the second row, the CX-50 offers 31.4 cubic feet compared to the CX-5's 30.9 cubic feet, a gain of just half a cubic foot. With seats folded, maximum cargo capacity reaches 56.3 cubic feet versus the CX-5's 59.6 cubic feet, meaning the CX-50 actually offers less maximum cargo volume despite being newer. The explanation lies in the CX-50's priorities. Mazda designed this vehicle with a lower, sportier roofline and positioned components differently to accommodate the hybrid system. Those design choices benefited driving dynamics and efficiency at the expense of maximum interior volume. For buyers expecting the boxy styling to translate into significantly more usable space, reality is going to disappoint. Now, all these updates would typically push prices through the roof, but Mazda's pricing strategy tells a different story. Number 1. Competitive prices. Mazda is implementing modest price increases across the lineup, but the adjustments are relatively minor compared to some competitors. The base 2.5S model is starting around $29,500, representing a roughly $500 increase. That starting price keeps the CX-50 competitive with base versions of the Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4. The 2.5S Select trim sits around $32,000, while the new Meridian Edition slots in around $33,500. The 2.5S Premium Plus reaches approximately $35,000. The turbocharged models command a premium, with the new base 2.5 turbo starting around $36,000 and range toppers pushing toward $42,000. Hybrid pricing is expected to start around $35,000 for base models, with fully loaded versions approaching $40,000. These prices seem reasonable, and Mazda deserves credit for keeping increases modest. However, the value proposition isn't as clear-cut as it once was. When the CX-5 first disrupted the segment, it offered near-luxury quality at mainstream prices, creating an obvious value advantage. The 2026 CX-50 faces a different market. Competitors have elevated their offerings. The Honda CR-V now offers comparable materials and technology at similar price points. The RAV4 provides Toyota's legendary reliability and a more advanced hybrid system. The Hyundai Tucson and Kia Sportage deliver more features for similar money, along with better warranties. The CX-50 is no longer the obvious value leader it once was. The combination of driving dynamics, style, and quality remains appealing, but buyers expecting Mazda to undercut the competition will find pricing that's merely on par with rivals rather than noticeably better. The CX-50 used to be the smart financial choice that also happened to be enjoyable. Now, it's simply one good option among several. The 2026 Mazda CX-50 tells a complicated story. Mazda has addressed legitimate complaints with standardized tech features and expanded powertrain options, yet it introduces new problems. problems: an outdated, borrowed hybrid system, negligible space improvements, and trim levels that add confusion without adding value. The CX-50 remains a quality vehicle with premium materials and engaging driving dynamics, but it's lost the clear value advantage that once made it a no-brainer choice. For buyers weighing their options in 2026, the CX-50 represents a solid alternative rather than a segment standout. Speaking of solid alternatives, make sure to check out our video that explains the key changes on the 2026 Kia Sportage. If you've been a fan of Korean compact crossovers, you definitely want to find out what's new. The new model looks less polarizing, brings new tech features, and it's an even better overall value than the previous model.